Hello everyone, Game Dog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stick Ranger. So last episode we did Forest 3, and I believe in this one I want to keep going ahead, so we're going to start doing that. Oh, what are you? Wait a second, what is this kind of enemy? Oh wow, that's interesting. He's like a hopper of some sorts. Oh no, he's a spawner too. Okay. Wait, he's a spawner that shoots balls at you? Oh my goodness. Okay guys, this is a first. It's a spawner that actually, it's a spawner enemy that can actually, deal damage to on itself. Now, oh wow, he actually makes a lot of them really quickly. Are they immune to poison? They're green, so I'd assume so. Let's see. Well, they poison us per se. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they flat out are immune to poison. So yeah, okay. Let's abandon that right now. And against an enemy like this that's stationary, I think this will be a little bit better. So let's see. The poison actually isn't that strong per se. It's just the fact that there's a lot of them. Oh, is that what the Fire Spirit 10 does? Oh, in a level with a lot of enemies like this, spirits are actually really good because yeah, because they like deal damage to enemies they deal damage to enemies or have a chance to deal an additional attack after you kill an enemy. So on levels of with a lot of enemies, not only do you get a lot of them off at once, but yeah, it's also like really powerful. So you also get them off very often as well. Like actually, that's happening quite often. And I really appreciate that. So let's see here. Oh wow, I can see this being a very good grinding spot if I need some health. And they seem to be giving me some pretty good experience as well. You know, I mentioned before that this game has a mechanic. Where is my priest right now? I don't want him taking that much damage. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. Yeah, I mentioned before that how a little bit of the mechanically how poison, well, not how experience works in this game is that if a monster is a higher level than you, if the monster is like the exact same level as you, because there is a level system for them as well, you get like the quote unquote peak amount of experience you can from them. It appears to be. It appears like I finally and as a result, because I do so much grinding, I very rarely find enemies that like have yeah, that give significant experience anymore. Like before I actually started this episode, the only level I could go to, I believe, that actually gave me some decent experience was the Ice Castle boss again, and he's pretty difficult. So yeah, I really didn't want to do that, so I just like grind for money instead. Okay, you know, it doesn't appear they spawn enemies that often. Oh, we're already at the boss too. Oh, wait a second. Oh my goodness, is the boss an is the boss an enemy? I do not trust those balls at all. Is the boss an enemy that spawns those monsters that spawns other monsters? That is silly if that is the case, and I love it because of that. Oh wow, they seem to be shooting quite often as well. I still don't trust these giant purple balls. I'm a little bit worried as to what they'd actually do. Please let them heal up. Okay, thank you. Oh wow, look at this. I can't even tell what's going on right now. Is the game slowing down? It feels like it is. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the greenstone 6. Okay, so you can find even more stones here. You know, if you can find the blackstone 6 here, I might try to grind for that off screen just so I can equip it to the long silver staff, because I do kind of like the ability to give him like more general stats at once. Has he reached his limit of enemies he can spawn already? You know, now we have in a controlled environment. Let's see what that does. Okay, it's just a really strong poison. That's not too bad, actually. It doesn't even deal initial damage to you, which is not too bad. Okay. So compared to the last level, this one is going to take like 4 minutes. Notice this guy explodes into like 5 different enemies or something. Ooh, imagine if enemies could do that. Like that one boss from Yoshi's Island or something. But yeah, that seems to be pretty crazy. Okay, so he seems to have a lot of health, though. You know, I think I may have found my new grinding spot for the time being. These enemies don't really seem to be that dangerous, or at the very least, like that dangerous given my level, my weapons, the rangers I picked. I really don't know what makes them easy, because there are some bosses that are like objectively easier as different classes, but that was not too difficult for me. So let's see here. I say that was a success. That was a very good level. I actually really like that. I might go back there for grinding later. You know, it's always the forest areas and like the mist grove areas that are good for grinding. I don't know why. So let's go back here and let's actually buy the yeah, okay, so you get to get the greenstone here. You get the blackstone, so I'm gonna have to grind for that. And the katanas card. What on earth is that? I have never seen that before. And I don't think you can buy it from the compo item shop as well. I might have to grind for that off screen, not just because it might be good, but just so I can see what it does. I mean, I'd assume it's maybe something you can equip to the gladiator, so I might replace it with the longswords card or something. So I say we just continue onwards and keep going to Forest 5 right here. It appears we have some more of these like dancing stickman enemies, and are they slowing down? No, they're just inherently blue, and they slow me down as well. Oh, and the red ones appear to have kind of a volcano effect. Where is our gladiator? Oh, I didn't want him to die. Okay, this is actually kind of an issue so far. I wonder if you can poison these guys. Let's equip this right now. I'm going to assume, like, for the first time in a while, we've actually found some like, enemies you can poison. Okay, they appear to take no damage from fire. Is the damage effect is on? I gotta check this out here. Do they take any damage from fire whatsoever? I'm hoping they do. No, they resist it though. Okay, in that case, oh, there are crystals here as well. Oh wow, that's an issue. Let's equip this to you. And okay, don't go on to the next level quite yet. Oh wow, I see the shade of blue on these enemies right here, and I keep thinking that I keep thinking that they're. Wait a second, there are more blue guys now. Huh, that's interesting. Let's equip this then, because it might just be a better choice against the ice guys, or maybe they just resist both or something. Yeah, okay. So let's fire a. Oh, I didn't get to fire one. Let's fire a volcano in here. Oh wow, these enemies are tough actually. I might have to not be able to do this on screen. Yeah, okay. So they do kill those enemies pretty quickly. So there appear to be more blue ones than red ones now though. So oh wow, when the frame rate is okay, when it comes to games like this, when they start to add a lot of things to the screen, there always tend to be some levels that are just like inherently laggy or things like that. Wait a second, do they take double damage? Wait. How I think this is working is the ice guys are weak to fire. The ice guys are weak to ice but resist fire, and the fire guys are weak to fire but resist ice. Is that really what I'm looking at? Wait, we gotta check this out here. That is interesting if that is the case. That's really gonna play with my oh man, that's really gonna play with. I believe that is the case. I do see more ones in there. Yeah, that is the case. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a game that does that before. Okay, in that case, the ice meter is just going to be objectively better. I still don't know if these guys take damage from other elements. In fact, I'm actually probably going to leave this level as soon as I clear the screen, if I clear the screen even, because this is actually really dangerous. Okay, really annoying how they're slowing down how often I can shoot as well. Yeah, they are weak. They are just flat weak to ice. Okay, in that case, let's actually escape. We're gonna have to take a different approach to that level because that is actually really dangerous. So let's get our guys back. Let's sell this because I don't really like crystals as any of these four guys. I really wish you could equip them to the priest, but whatever. Let's go back in there. Now that we have now we're a little bit more ready for it. Let's take out the blue guys first, just because they're a little bit more of a pain because they can actually slow your guys down. Oh wow, I wonder what kind of damage they take from other elements. It appears that they take normal damage from most others. I might have to skip this level entirely because this is actually yeah, this is actually they're doing quite a bit of damage to me actually. Let's see, let's do this time. Let's do this time to experiment if they actually okay, they are immune to poison. That is unfortunate. Okay, very rarely do I hate an element, not because actually, well, one of the things that makes me hate an element in JRPGs is when they never seem to work on enemies. I noticed that a lot of enemies in this game in the later areas, maybe it's the fact that we're just in the forest as well, and you probably expect this kind of thing. A lot of them appear to be immune to yeah, to poison, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I say we just skip this area for now because this is getting kind of silly. We have thunder guys now. Okay, so in that case, ooh, the lightsaber is going to do a lot of damage to these guys if I can actually assuming that we can actually get this damage to work here. So let's see. All our other guys are already dead. This is actually crazy. This is a weird level. I'm not sure if I like it actually. Not just because it's inherently bad, but because I'm just bad at it right now. I'm not sure if we defeated a single enemy in this level. That is weird. Okay, let's go back here. Let's use that real quick, and let's maybe try to skip to the boss because I really am at a loss of what else to do right now. And yeah, okay, they appear to maybe that screen I can take out. Oh, what the hello? What are you? You appear to take normal damage from. Wait a second. I'm going to equip this real quick, actually. You appear because you're gray, so I'm going to assume that you take double damage from the normal element. Very rarely in a video game do I see a monster that's actually weak to yeah, do I see a monster that's actually... Let's equip this because it might just be better. It's very rarely in a JRPG that I see a monster who's actually weak to the normal element. That is interesting. That's like if in Pokemon someone were to be weak to yeah, that is the case. He's taking double damage from the thorns. Oh wow, in that case the Whipper is going to be an extremely useful enemy to have on our side here, and I actually did equip this to him yeah, I actually did equip the long silver staff to him just to get that a little bit out of the way as well. I really want to kill this. I'm going to equip this just because we might get a couple stray bullets to kill this guy real quick because we really need to get rid of this guy. Did I do 2,000 damage? It looked like I did, but I probably didn't. All right. All things considered, it doesn't appear that our ranged fighter or our melee fighters are actually taking that much damage at all. It appears that the long range fire is actually taking most of the beating, which is not what you're normally used to. That's actually really convenient though, because it's going to allow us to oh wait a second, you're an ice guy, but it's going to allow us to kill these thunder guys real quick. Even if you do say that I did skip a lot of this level, you can't say that I didn't defeat one of every enemy, because honestly, just look at this. I just literally just did, because they hid like 2 of these guys in each of these areas. Yeah, that appears to be doing over 1,000 damage. That is crazy. What does my damage on that look like, actually? Oh, wow. That is some severe weakness, then. I'm going to drag you because it'd be faster. Okay, that's a weird level. I'm not even sure if I like it, but it is definitely interesting. Let's see what's in there. I think I did see a crystal drop, so I'm assuming that I'm assuming that that's primarily what you get here. Yeah, red crystal, yellow crystal, purple crystal, and the silver and black one. Yeah, he does take double damage from he is weak to the physical element. That's interesting. Huh. So we got a couple of really interesting levels done this episode. I think I'm going to come back here real quick to grind for a Blackstone 5 off screen, or yeah, Blackstone 6 off screen. Then next time, I'm going to say we're going to go 4-6, and then maybe try to see what's up with this tree. So there we go. Thanks for watching.